myself off and recording a lean and green video. I haven't done this in a while, but I know that people really like the egg bites, and this is something that is great if you want to have a morning lean and green, or you want to have a brunch lean and green, or you just want to have eggs. This is a great one, so come on along and lean and green with me. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Elizabeth and I am on a mission to lose 153 pounds, and I'm using Optavia's 5-in-1 program. I am almost all the way to my goal weight, but I can promise you that lean and green meals are here to stay in my life. I will be making meals that follow along pretty much with this healthy trajectory for the rest of my life. That is how I'm going to help to maintain all of this hard work that I have done over the last 16 months. I am 2 weeks away from starting the transition process, and I'm really excited about that. But before I go into this whole recipe for today, would you please scroll down just a little bit, give this video a thumbs up if you like seeing healthy recipes. Whether you are on Optavia or any other weight loss program, we all need to eat healthy foods, and that's what these recipes are. There's nothing magical, there's nothing Optavia about them specifically, other than how we count them on the program. So if you want to give it a try, please give the recipe a thumbs up. It really does. It helps me, it helps my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, if you would hit that subscribe button and join in and be able to see more of the videos. Also, if you really like these videos, feel free to share them. Share them on social media, share them with friends and family. My oven is heated up. That means it's time to go. So let's cook a lean and green. I have previously posted on social media a Greek version of this. I'm going to do an Italian version of this recipe. It's very simple, and I will have both versions in the description box down below. If you want to see the recipe, click down below the video where it says see more. Click on that, and that should open up the description box. You can see the recipe in there. You can see all of my contact information if you're not sure how to do that. That is all there. Let me show you what is in this recipe, and I'm going to do this kind of in two parts. So the liquid part is going to be made up of egg beaters. You can use egg whites or egg beaters. Egg beaters are, for if you don't know this, and the ingredients are egg whites and less than 1% of xanthan gum, guar gum, and color, which includes beta carotene. So egg beaters are egg whites. If you don't want them yellow looking, get the egg whites, and your egg whites will just look really white. So I'm going to use egg whites. I'm going to use part skim ricotta cheese. I am going to use olive oil, and I am going to use some salt. That's what's going to go into the liquid part of my recipe. As a matter of fact, I actually think I'm going to put the olive oil in with the vegetable part, but that's how the recipe is written, so I'm going to try that. Then the vegetable part is 3 cups of chopped broccoli, 3 cups of shredded cauliflower, shredded zucchini. I shredded this up myself. I put a little bit of salt on it, let it sit in the colander, and then I squeezed all the moisture out. This was a bag of frozen cauliflower. Actually, it was 2 bags of frozen cauliflower that I pre-cooked, and I let it cool off completely, and I chopped it up, and then I weighed out exactly what I needed to have for 3 cups for that. I'm going to use some oregano, some garlic, some pepper, and some Parmesan cheese. Now, I always say reduced fat Parmesan cheese, but let me tell you, most Parmesan cheese falls into the reduced fat category. What you want to look for on the label is fat grams that are between 3 and 6. I have seen some that's 7 and 8, but a lot of it is well below 7 grams of fat. So just look for something that is in that 3 to 6 grams of fat range, and that will be what they would consider reduced fat. So lots of hard cheeses fall into that reduced fat category. The first thing that I'm going to do is to do the liquid portion of this and kind of let it set to the side. I'm going to start out with 6 cups of egg beaters, and I am actually going to use, so this is a quart, this is all of 4 cups. I'm going to put this in here, and then I'm going to save the other 2 cups because I won't be able to fit everything in here. But really simply, it's going to be this. I'm going to measure out 2 more cups in just a minute. And then I've already weighed out 8 ounces of the part skim ricotta cheese. That's going to go in there. And I'm going to use 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So that's 1 condiment. So what I've got here is I've got 3 leanest, that's the egg beaters once I use all the egg beaters up, 1 lean of the ricotta cheese, and then 1 condiment. And I'm gonna pop the lid on here. I find my lid. And I'm gonna blend this up. Grab a spatula. And I just got a little bit of ricotta on the edge. I'm just gonna scrape that down into the thing here. And I'm gonna measure out 2 more cups of the egg beater so I can finish that off. I should be able to top this off. Okay, I'm not gonna put it back on the blender, but I should have about 2 cups left here. I've used this already for making pizza crust. There's a little bit left in here. Might be able to get a pizza crust out of this, what I have left. So I'm gonna set this to the side because this is gonna get added in a little bit. I'm gonna be pouring that in. And let's make the vegetable mixture. So just to make things easier on myself, I went ahead and weighed everything out. We're gonna start out with 3 cups of broccoli, which is cooked. It's cooled. I don't wanna use it hot because I don't wanna pre-cook the eggs when I put this all together. So I've already cooked it and I've cooled it off. This is 552 grams. It's easier for me to measure in grams than ounces. So I've already weighed that out. And then I have 339 grams of the shredded zucchini. And again, that is the equivalent of 6 cups. So this is actually 12 greens. This is all of the greens. This recipe makes 4 servings. And I'm just gonna give this a little stir. I'm gonna stir it a few times. Kind of break up the zucchini so that it's not too clumpy, because I did a really fine shred on there instead of doing a chunky shred. All right, then I decided that I'm gonna go ahead and do my oil in the vegetables instead of in the egg mixture. And what I want is 2 tablespoons. So this is a measuring cup that measures, it measures tablespoons. It's a 1/4 cup measuring, measures tablespoons. 2 tablespoons is 6 healthy fats. All right, so that's exactly what I need, because 3 of my leans are leanest and each one gets a healthy fat. And so 2 tablespoons is the same. Each tablespoon is 3 teaspoons. And each one then is 3 healthy fats per tablespoon. So that's 6 healthy fats. It's all the healthy fat that I need. Give that a little toss. I'm going to add in a half a teaspoon, this is a half teaspoon measure, a half teaspoon of garlic powder, and then a teaspoon of oregano. Both of those are condiments. I'm gonna eyeball a half a teaspoon of black pepper. I can't be bothered to grind this into another container and then measure it out. So that's the only thing that I ever eyeball. And then half of a cup of that Parmesan cheese, that's going in there. And then I'm gonna give this a good mix. And we can move on to the next step. Okay, I have a 24 cup muffin pan. I do this because I do dinner rolls and that's how I make my dinner rolls. You might just have to use two, what normal people have, the 12 cup muffin tins. This is really nice to have. I bought this at Walmart or Target or something. It's really nice to have if you do things in large batches. And what I'm going to do is I am going to start out by just putting out, this is a 2 tablespoon scoop, and I'm going to start out just by putting that much into each of the 24 wells. I want to try to divide this as evenly as possible so I have about the same amount of mixture in each little well. So I'm going to do this and then move on to the next step. So I have a good deal of this left. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm going to put about probably close to another tablespoon into each one. I'm going to get my hands messy and just put a little bit in each one and kind of spread the mixture out a little bit. And then I'll be back. Okay, I found a use for the shaker bottle beyond making shakes. And what I did was I put this mixture, the egg mixture, some of it in here, and I'm gonna pour it in here. It's a lot easier to pour from this, I think, than from that, which might dribble a little bit. And what I'm getting is hopefully about 5 tablespoons of the mixture is going to go into each one of these wells, more or less. And I'm hoping that I might have to take a knife and kind of dig into there a little bit to make sure that it kind of surrounds all of the vegetables. And if I have mixture left over, I'm going to make some plain egg bites, just the straight up egg, because I want to make sure that all of this mixture gets used up and that I divide it evenly among the 4 different servings. And I know, because I've done this before, I can fill these really tall, like all the way to the very top, and it will be completely fine. I'm definitely going to have a little bit left over, so we'll see how many little muffins I can make with what I have left. Truth be told, I actually tried to record, or did record, the when I made the Greek ones. This was a few weeks ago, and I had so much of the mixture left over. I was trying to do healthy fats with half and half instead of the olive oil, and that was a problem because that gave me too much liquid, way too much liquid, and so I had a lot of this mixture left over. It was way more than a body needed. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, first of all, I'm gonna kind of put a knife in here and just kind of stir each one of them very gently to try to work some of the egg mixture around all of the vegetables. There's little air bubbles coming up, so I might be able to fit a little more in here. That's kind of the goal. And I might have enough to make 4 muffins, just the eggs, which is probably what I'm gonna need to do. You know me, I do things and I'm not really sure exactly. I've not done it this way before, so it's an experiment. We're just looking to see if it works. But it better work because this is dinner tonight. I had made some focaccia bread for my husband. You can see it sitting back there behind me on the farm fresh eggs from our neighbor, or butt nuggets as they like to call them. And he's gonna have some of that with his dinner. Let me grab a couple of the silicone cake liners that I have and a sheet pan. Clean that up. Let me see if I can fit it into 4 of these, what I have left. This is going to be perfect. Yeah, so what I'm going to end up with is I'm going to be able to have 6 of these plus a plain one. And that's going to be a lot. That's the thing with eggs. If you're doing egg whites as your lean and green, just know it's for those days where you are really hungry. So again, I preheated my oven to 375 degrees. I'm going to pop this in there for about 20 to 25 minutes, and then I'll throw these in afterwards. And then I'll come back and I'll show you what they look like. They're beautiful. Okay, before my battery dies, I'm taking these out of the oven and putting the other things in. But look at how pretty they are. Now, after they cool off, they will deflate a little bit. Give me 1 second. Which is fine, they're gonna deflate. And then we're gonna have these for dinner. My battery's about to die on my phone, so I need to stop. But I wanted to show you this, how delicious they are. 6 of these plus 1 of the plain ones is going to be enough. It's going to be my lean and green. That's a complete lean and green right there. So it's everything that I need. My husband will have a few other things with his, but this is absolutely perfect. Again, please give this video a thumbs up. Give these a try. Let me know in the description box down below if there are any recipes that I haven't done that you'd like me to try. I'd be happy to check them out. And until I see you next time, please live in the light.